And Bitcoin consolidating in a range. And yes, the big question is up or down from here. And well, I'm going to stick with my longer term bias that, hey, look, stock market looks bullish and we should expect a higher high here incoming, with, if not within the next month, I'd say before the end of the year. So one more swipe down is definitely okay, but longer term target's going to stay up there much, much higher from where we're at today. And that's going to be bullish for Bitcoin. We also have Dixie playing out the downside move, heading out, breaking that downward sloping channel. That is also bullish for Bitcoin. So in the background, well, Bitcoin has been trading sideways and the market has been boring as ever. We've been saying, look, this is the time you got to be prepared. You got to be watching the market because all of a sudden you're going to turn around and there's going to be a green bamboo stick in your backyard and it's going to be quite big. Anyways, needless to say, you want to prepare yourself for these things. So just getting back to the if then this that scenario, I think we can resolve this with a daily closure above the box at 60,700 or below at 57,500. Very likely that is either going to result in a shot to the top side of the range or the bottom side of the range at about $50,000. Now, something to be aware of on the weekly time frame is a very, very important pivot, and this is more on the bear news side of things. Let's see if I can get the right chart up here. Weekly time frame on this guy is going to be, well, it's more specifically the yellow 21 at 61,000 or really about 63,000 bucks. We need to get above there and confirm this as a higher low. Otherwise, well, we just have another lower high, lower high, lower low, and a stutter step in a rather downside motion. So again, filling 50% of this wick is, I'm still giving it, I don't know, I'd say, I don't want to give it a chance, but it's very, what am I trying? I'm getting quite tongue twisted here. There's a good chance that we could revisit this area and I would consider a major buying opportunity. But more importantly, if you look at the monthly time frame, are we going to have any bearish divergence? We're going to be coming upon the monthly closure here in about 12 days. So we do not want to see the monthly closure coming in really below that pivot at 60,598. But more importantly, yeah, we don't want to confirm this as a high. How would I confirm this as a local high? I would need to see a closure, below this pivot right here. So we're sitting right on it pretty much. That'll confirm bearish divergence on the monthly time frame. And if we do confirm that by producing a higher high and two lower highs, well, you could very easily get a shot down to that mid-range coming in at 36,000 bucks. So definitely, want to be aware of some bearish things brewing perhaps by the end of the month. If not, we pick ourselves up by our bootstraps. I know we've got the Jackson Hole meeting coming up. They're revising the unemployment numbers. And it looks like the chance of Kamala versus every time Kamala opens her mouth, well, it doesn't help her out in the polls. So I hear Biden is passing the torch to good old Kamala here today. Checking in on the liquidation levels, there is a bit of a short squeeze going on right now. I think, could it be a short squeeze? No. Most people are long right now. Actually, we have flipped from red or bearish to, on the short-term time frame, most people are long, but there's a node of liquidity up here at about 60,400, 60,300 bucks. I think we might get a test there right now. In fact, 60,400 bucks or $300 for a bit of I don't know. It was looking like a short squeeze on the market. Doesn't look like it here, but short-term playing it to the upside. What else do we have here? What else do we want to be aware of? So we went over the bearish case there, and the 5-day is producing or has produced a pretty good sell signal. So, if we don't take out this high and, kind of get a trend change here sooner than later. I think, you got to prepare for, perhaps some downside, or at least, yeah. So I will goose the odds in a favor of a test of that wick. And looking at this from a higher term time frame perspective, from the cycle low to the high, right, you can see on a wick basis that in a bullish market, right, you're going to get your bounces right off this level, and a double bottom here would be nice. Definitely, if you see something like this, which is what I want to see, boom. And if we don't get out of this area, quite quickly and close back above that area, coming in at, call it $62,000, on a daily time frame, then, watch out. Bulls, watch out. Get your bull juice out and be careful. All right. I think that's enough nonsense out of me today. A little bit of shorter video. Been a little bit slammed here on a Monday, but checking in on the CMEs here, and yep, getting held down by the box of peace and prosperity and death and despair. Needs to put the higher low in above this box. So a lot of work to go for Bitcoin. And that's why I think the potential for a short squeeze, people are bearish right now. I think people are more on the bearish side. I think my settings might be wrong on high block capital right now, but check in on the liquidation levels for CAS. A bit of a short squeeze going on right now for this one. People are net short, so yeah, CAS, one of the leaders, did put a little trade in on this one. Let's see here. I was going to show it, but maybe not. Maybe not. Where? Yep, I can't. Oh, there it is. Let's see if I can drag it in here. So a couple of trades coming in right here. CAS is up about 30% right now. I did see a short squeeze, after the liquidity got tapped right there. And if you want to get notified of trades like this, join our Discord. We post things like this all the time. And there's a link in the description below. And then the other standout here, TRX. This one continues. Justin Sun's coin, potential to revisit the highs. I mean, one of the stronger coins out there right now. And yeah, just something I thought I'd share with you guys. Let me know by smashing the like button if you do enjoy stuff like that. Other than that, I guess I'll point out one other thing here. Let's look at another trade setup I've been working on is this white 200 simple on Solana. Very, very nice chart here up and to the right. But it's simply just closing above that white 200 simple with volume. You enter long and then you close when you close back below it. So we're quite a bit away from there. Price action does like to get sucked in there. I would expect to sell off the first pass, but when you start to close above there on a 4-hour time frame, bullish. And we did get our first closure above, and excuse me, above. We got our first closure above. Okay. And another signal is about to fire off. This one does produce some pretty nice signals to the tune. Performance summary. So average winning trade, 17%. Average losing trade, 1.68%. So a bit of a paper cut, few paper cuts to get a big gain. And I'm going to be watching this one out, or watching this one with a close eye. Other than that, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. And sorry I didn't have a lot prepared for today, but I did want to make a quick video, because I know a lot of people are wondering what's going to happen, where are we going to go in the short term. And now I can't get my chart back. Let's take a look at a few more. Just for kicks. Dixie on this chart. Solana closing back above, that's bullish. AGIX looking bullish, and this one alongside Tau, the other AI token, You know, could be in for a pretty massive move up here. That is a sign of strength right now on the hourly time frame. Volatility is expanding. I'm glad I saw that. Most coins are getting a lift off right now. Casper, look at that nice, strong green candle. And I want to make sure I don't get taken out of my trade. So I'm going to go back here and just take a look at where those TP stop losses are in. And a big hammer candle for the day. I think I'm going to let this trade run a bit more and just take some profits along the way. If you want to learn more about that, we also have Crypt courses, Bitcoin 101, how to stack sats using technical analysis. You can sign up for the course for free. Just click on the link in the description below, and you can join for 30 days and get some basic TA under your belt. Other than that, guys, I'm going to see you in the next one, and have yourself a blessed and highly favored day. Take care.